Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. In the last episode, we went to Angel Village, and we had to head over to Ishtar's studio so Kara wouldn't be trapped in a painting for all of eternity. Now that we got that out of the way, the gang has now traveled to the floating city of Watermia, and we might as well go ahead and start exploring. Watermia is very pretty, but I've heard a terrible rumor. They play games with human lives. Freyja was the same way, but beautiful. Things always have another side to them. I heard that Lance saw someone he knew in town. I guess he went to look for him. I found something good. Go outside and look behind the house. I feel a little guilty, but... the house on this raft gives me an idea for a new invention. Now that we're done talking to everybody in the party, you might as well go ahead and look behind the house here. Just get behind where the ladder leading up to the house is supposed to be. Press down. When you can't go down anymore, press A, and you'll get Kara's diary. X month, X day. After a long journey, we arrive in the floating city, Watermia. I was parched after the journey. Blisters on my feet, but I wrapped them in my handkerchief. Before, I would have complained, but I didn't say anything. I think I've changed a little. I'm pleased that I can be so concerned with someone else. I've heard this saying from a villager. If you wish over a lotus leaf on a full moon night, your love will notice you. A good saying. Maybe I'll try it. Also to the right here, there is a lily pad that acts as a raft of sorts. This one doesn't work in any way in particular, but it's there. And here's Luke, the guy that owns the house that we are staying in. Take care of my house. Make yourself at home while I'm gone. And we might as well go ahead and start exploring. Here's a little animal that wears a saddle that we can't ride on right now. And we might as well go ahead and check this house. See what's going on in here. And we've found Lance already. Will, do you recognize this person? He's my father. I went on an expedition with Ullman. It was scary, but fun. He seems to have lost his memory. I finally met my lost father, but... something interesting is going on. Apparently you have to talk to Lance, then talk to Lance's father, and then talk to Lance again. And then when you try to leave, Lance will talk to you one more time. Will, wait. I'll go too. I'm preparing Lily's birthday party. I want to finish by dark. Let's go to our room. And we can now leave. Lance's father won't say anything else. We might as well go ahead and explore while we're over here. My father's an explorer. Soon he will find the gold ship and come home. We haven't heard from our father since his last letter 6 months ago. I hope he's okay. This is Nana and Sabas. If you remember the letters that was held by one of the skeletons in Lorai Cliff, you would have seen these names. Apparently, this is the dead guy's kids. They have no idea that their father is dead, unfortunately. A crazy old man came here 2 years ago. He just talked on about the Tower of Babel. I'm assuming that's Lance's father. But we still have more to do. So we might as well go south from here. I heard that a huge centipede called the Sandfanger lives in the Great Wall of China. They say fluid from his body can cure anything. Also, that's the wrong form of its. Strongbad would be disappointed. Chinese medicine has many strange things, but drinking an insect's bodily fluids. And what's going on in this house? Oh, just 2 people. There's an old man in the town who's a little bit crazy. He was with the explorer Ullman on his expedition to the Tower of Babel. The crazy old man has gray hair, but they say he's still young. Maybe something bad happened to him. So apparently people know Lance's father around here. Also, you can get behind this house and talk to this guy. I'll tell you something. Wait on the right side behind the gambling house. A lotus leaf will come. Ah. So we have a path to a hidden platform of sorts. We just need to get to it. Anyway, there's nothing else we can do over there. I don't know why I'm going in that direction again. This is Watermia. The houses are built on rafts. We like to move around. Let's see what's going on in here. Ah. I seem to have caught a little cold. Soon the baby will be born. Our family goes about their jobs in high spirits. What's over here? Apparently nothing. But there's still a few more places that we can go to. Going south from here exits Watermia. You don't want to do that. Yeah, we've seen that line of dialogue already. We drink this water, cook with it, wash with it. Water never stays in the same place. It's always moving and cleansing itself. We'll want to live like the water. Also, if you go around here, and I think it's this jar. Yeah, you press A on that jar over there, and you'll get the first of 2 red jewels in Watermia. For this section, anyway. And if you go up here, there's a dark portal space. There's a dark space portal. I will never say those words in the proper order. I don't know why. This animal is called a crook. Ah, that's what these things are. Remember the letter that was from one of the 2 kids? Yeah, they mentioned the crook. It's good for crossing the desert. It can live without food or water for a long time. And here is the gambling house. This huge house. This is a gambling house. A child would have to be very poor to come to this place. And apparently something dangerous is going on around here. You can still do it! Betting small money won't make you big money. Of course, if you want to risk your life, you can make a fortune. Also, I believe you want to check this jar over here, because there's a second of 2 red jewels. If you need a lot of money, go to the raft at the outside of this building. Looks like we'll have to remember that for later. Human life is not such a simple thing. You shouldn't waste your life on gambling. And this is Gem. So let's go ahead and give him the 2 red jewels. And we are now 1 away from the dark power. We need that for something later on. As you can see, it's a drinking contest. They bet on who will win. Life is like a gamble. Make one mistake and you're on the road to ruin. People do that unconsciously. Now, is that Lotus Pad still there? Well, it was, but now we're going to have to wait for it to come back. Thankfully, the wait for the lily pad to come back, it's not as bad as, say, that 3rd red jewel we were trying to get all the way back in South Cape. Remember that from the very first video? Yeah, I definitely remember that too. At least I only had to edit out 2 minutes of that, so you guys didn't have to see that. But by riding this lotus leaf over here, we can talk to this guy. On full moon nights, they play Russian glass, the most dangerous game you can play. But you're still young. I wouldn't think you'd throw away your life. And let's get back on this lily pad, this lotus leaf. Whatever I so desire to call it before it moves away and I have to wait for it again. There we go, now it's starting to move. So we got that taken care of. And is there anything else that we can do here? I know we've been over here. That's where we found the first red jewel. We've been there, we've been there. I think we've been through the entire town now. So let's just go ahead and just head back to Luke's house. Let's have Lily's birthday party while we're all together. Yeah, you want to make sure you're not holding the direction of the control pad once you head back here with Lance, because you will miss that dialogue box there, even though it's not important. Had to remember not to do that. What? Everybody remembered my birthday? Didn't you expect it? Everybody's kept it secret to surprise you. Hey Kara, bring that. And Kara pulls a cake out of a drawer. Or off of a shelf, something. Yes, birthday cake. Neil made it. My first cake. It was harder than building an airplane. It's not like that. What? Thank you, everyone. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. So begins Lily's little birthday party. The end of the party. Ah, Lily, can I talk to you for a minute? I'll wait outside. Huh? I wonder what? And I believe... Excuse me, everyone. I'll be right back. And I believe he's finally gonna pop the truth to her. What? You're not yourself. Relax. You're right. I'm not myself right now. This is your birthday present. I hope you like it. And she gave him flowers, which was one of the 3 choices, even though I picked the necklace. Again, it doesn't really matter which choice you picked in Angel Village. He does the same thing every time. Oh, Lance! A bouquet of roses! Rosebuds! They'll open up in the roses! They smell wonderful! Thank you! They're beautiful! I have another present. Something I want to tell you. What? Yes, the words are harder to say than a tongue twister. Lily, I love you. You don't have to answer right away. But I wanted to tell you how I feel. And Lily doesn't quite know how to take it, and she runs off. Wait! We had no idea what had happened. That day, Lily didn't come back to her room. So in the morning, when I awoke, Lance had disappeared. What happened to Lance and Lily? I'm worried. Oh, you've said that already. You've said that already too. Now, believe it or not, nobody will really tell you what it is you need to do. You kind of need the hint book for this. Look in your inventory with the select button, and you'll find a letter from Lance. I'm going to go ahead and reorganize everything here real quick, and then equip the letter again. And once you have it equipped, press B to read it. He opened Lance's letter. I'm going to the Great Wall of China. I intended to keep it secret, but I told Will just in case. I'm putting this letter in his luggage, but he probably won't notice. The townspeople say there's some kind of cure for my father at the Great Wall. It's a long journey, but I'd go anywhere if it would help him. Don't worry about me. P.S. By the way, Lily has left me. Lance is running off on his own now. Beautiful. So, we're now going to have to spend the second half of this video in the Great Wall of China. Excellent. Without further ado, let's go ahead and head to the Great Wall, the 4th set of ruins in the game. Game is really starting to send us to the ruins very, very quickly. I'm amazed at how fast this game is just suddenly going along. And here's China's Great Wall. I followed Lance's trail to the Great Wall. A corridor stretched to the distant horizon. And of course, we have several new enemies, such as these archers, who can only aim horizontally. And of course, you also have these flames that will dive down and try to shoot whole walls of fire to block your path. There's another kind of fire enemy here too, and I'll mention that when we see it. As for these fire enemies, you definitely want to hit them while they're coming down. I should also be using the Psycho Slider on the archers when necessary because, well, they can be very annoying. But as for the flame enemies, just use your normal attack while they dive down and avoid the flames. Shouldn't be too hard. Also, with these guys, you definitely want to be ready to guard when necessary too. Alright, we got this guy cornered, so he's going to be easier to take care of. As long as you're not flush with them, those arrows won't hurt you. Now, you could climb down this ladder, but there's no forks in this pass, so I'm just going to drop straight down. And, of course, there's the other version of the flame enemy, which just moves around on the ground and also shoots flames all over the place. And I just took damage from that thing. And we should be nearing some more enemies very soon. And I believe that's the last of them down here. Oh, there's more. Psycho Slider really works wonders down here. Lets you take care of the ground-based flames as well as the archers very, very quickly. Alright. Are there any more? Okay, that's the one where he came down. And there are two ladders that we want to climb up. I'm going to go up this one first. See what's over here. And we just got a dead end with two archers. Better than nothing. I actually do want that stat boost. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of those two guys. And then we're going to drop down and go to that other ladder. That is a dead end over there, right? Yeah, that's a dead end. Just wanted to be sure. And there's a little thing shining over here. A small stone falls. Huh, this is part of the necklace Lance made for Lily. I picked up the stones. Ah, so he did do the necklace that we asked him to do after all. But he does that regardless of which choice you make, and it's going to be very useful. Also, it becomes an item now, and we'll have to use it later on. For now, let's just go ahead and go right, because left leads to a dead end. And hopefully try not to get hurt a whole lot. Kinda stinks to be them, because they can only shoot left and right, whereas we can attack them from the side and not get punished for it in any way. One more down. And after taking care of all these guys, I'm going to see how many more enemies there are. There can't be that much more left. And I just took some dumb damage right there, but we're able to heal from taking care of that guy. And there's an archer that I forgot to take care of. We just have the two enemies left. Now we've taken care of basically just about everybody. And the last one's going to be up here. And I'm going to wait for this guy to come down. Also, there are spikes popping out of... Not spikes, but spears popping out of the walls here, so you definitely want to be careful. Anyway, we've got a extra point of defense. You want to run all the way to the other side there so that you don't get stabbed in the ankle there by those spears. And we will not be able to go up that ramp. So let's not worry about it for right now. Instead, let's just go ahead and drop down here, where you take a longer drop than down where we could have taken that ladder earlier. Really long drop here, and it takes us to a whole bunch of clay statues. Probably that most likely built as protectors for the afterlife. Now this one looks a little bit different from all the others, and if you get near it or attack it, it turns into one of the regular archer enemies. which you can fight off just like you did all the others. Now we got... well, we have only one way to go, apparently. But I want to go up here first, because there are some enemies. And we got some more hit points that we can recover. Now, if this leads to the exit, I'm going to go back and take the other doors. Also, new enemy here, the snakes. Once you attack them, they'll actually go after you. There were two guys that I just realized I forgot to talk to in Watermia. And they tell you about the snakes. I can't believe I forgot about those guys. And basically they tell you that if they attack you, they'll pretty much stick to you. And if you mash a control pad, you'll be able to get them to let go of you. Also, there's another necklace stone here. You want to keep this in mind because this leads you straight to the switch. This opens up that little area to the left, which you wouldn't have been able to reach otherwise. Had you not touched this switch, you wouldn't have been able to go over here and take care of these two archers. And continue on with the level, of course. For now, though, I want to go down and enter that other door. So that way I don't forget. Because I know there's probably going to be something over there. Just 3 enemies. Nothing more. How many do we have left? Okay, we got 4 enemies and we have the treasure chest to look for here. So we might as well go ahead and go looking for them. I want to see if there's anything else below that I missed. I know there's another opening that I should have went to. Ah, of course, there's just these 2 archers here. And another doorway. I'm pretty sure this will lead to the chest I'm looking for, and it does. This is the only red jewel in the Great Wall. And now that we have the 30th red gem, we can actually get the dark power whenever we return to gem. So now we've basically got everything taken care of here. I'm gonna go further up in this part. I'm gonna take this path now because we've already hit the switch. And I believe there's another enemy here. I'm assuming this one's the last one. Nope. There's another one, and it's right here. It's always the flame, and it's always near the exit. At least we don't have to worry about healing anymore because, well, we've gotten another health boost, and because of that, we get 1 more extra hit point, as well as the ability to heal ourselves. Wait! Here's Lily. Apparently she may be looking for Lance or something. Are you looking for Lance? I'll go with you. It's been a long time since I borrowed Will's pocket. Well, let's go. Well, we now have Lily with us, so that explains where she's gone. And I don't want to go down that ramp just yet because there are some things I probably will be missing if I do. Also, I'm going to take care of the snake from behind the wall because he can't get me over here. You found an herb. We now have the 10th herb in the game. And I'm going to go ahead and use this red jewel and reorganize everything here real quick. Just so I know we have everything. And we can't seem to go down here because the spear is blocking your path. And we can't get past it, so we do have to go down here. And let's see if we can go down. Yes, we can. We have some more enemies to deal with. And a lot of arrows. Definitely want to make sure you don't get attacked here. Especially by those arrows. And apparently they love to run away when you get hit by those things. By hitting this switch, we can go over here again. But it's only one way. Now we can take the ramp. And don't worry about that. Worry about those doors. We'll come back to them later. For now, let's just go ahead and explore everything. There should be another dark space portal here somewhere. It is definitely in this room. I know that for a fact. And this one takes us way down, and you could probably notice that dark portal that I said was here just earlier. And now we have a whole bunch of doors that we can go up, because this is the lowest level. And a bunch of areas that you can drop down. This will take us probably nowhere. Also, I was wrong. That's the lowest level. Oh, we're still at the lowest level. Huh. Oh, well, forget what I said. We were at the lowest level the entire time. Alright. We have another door that we can go down. And we do want to go into that dark portal that I mentioned because it will allow us to backtrack. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the third one. And we're down here. I want to take care of all the enemies here first, and thankfully I did that. Defense is increased. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to take the one in the middle, because that one takes you straight to the dark portal if you just keep going down. Now, not only will we be able to heal and save our game, but we'll also get the third and last ability for Will. This will allow us to backtrack. We now have the spin dash. Only young Will can use spin dash. Spin your body to send enemies flying, and use the recoil to climb hills. Use the attack and LR buttons for power. So basically what you want to do when to use this thing, charge up like you're doing the Psycho Dash, then when you're flashing like that, keep tapping L and R, and then go in the direction you want to go. Up, down, left, or right. You'll go where you want to go at a very high speed, and of course you can use it to go up ramps, which is very nice. Will's power is the spin dash. Use this to climb hills and jump. There are many hills at the Great Wall of China. Try everything. And we'll go ahead and save the game and explore more of the Great Wall in the next video. So join me next time where I take on more of the Great Wall and see if we can find Lance now that we found Lily. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!